Did you start? Okay. You're gonna correct me if I said something you disagree, but I know you will not. So we also want to build more things and fail in public. There was already a failed attempt before where I was trying to have a daily stand-up for engineers that didn't go very well because there wasn't much source of new content coming in. So that evolves into this idea where we're going to do the similar thing, but we will drive the content and we will have a weekly progress update. So we both are engineers, so we want to build something to the end that's actually functional and find the channel to put it in front of our end users and get 100 rejections so we can move on to the next thing. And the hard part is actually to get that 100 rejections, because if you don't know the channel's distribution, we don't have 100 friends to give feedback to. For each episode, the weekly episode, it will start with the big picture and the progress so far, and then share to the meat. Shares the meat?
The meat.
Then the meat, where we share the up and down and what we have.
What do you mean by meat?
Like the body part.
Okay, just making sure.
Each weekly episode, it will, like a TV show, start with a recap of the big picture and the progress so far, and the meat will be the up and downs throughout the week when building this project and what do we have learned during this process, and then with a very quick ending to look forward to the next week. So do you want to explain our very first project?
All right, so first project right now, basically you'll take a picture and then you can, I guess, kind of store. So basically you are taking pictures of your collectibles or other items, and the idea would be you have a way to search for them and like where they're located inside your house, but also being able to kind of keep memories for things that you can't really hold on to because maybe they take too much space or you're trying to declutter your life in some way. I guess some other technical parts of it is when you take a photo, it would be able to detect the different objects in that photo, and then you'd be able to categorize them so you could easily search for them. Was that okay? No.
Yeah. So I mentioned the two use cases. One is like a personal database for all the digitalized physical items you already own. One for easier retrieving them if you need to look up any information of them. And the second, I already mentioned, is you sold them or you have to give them away or throw them away, but you felt bad for that. And then this is like a more buffer. Like a buffer way to do that, and hopefully this can turn into. You didn't mention this.
I know. I knew you were gonna say it. I knew because I was like, I forgot something.
Turns it into a social network where, because he had this desire to show off all the awesome games he collected to everyone in this world. So I think that will be very interesting because you're both interested in physical objects, a collectible, and you reach out to each other because there is already some similarity you shared. Another potential is to, when the technology became more mature, you'll take several photos and turn them into 3D objects that can use in your future metaverse, so you can forever own them. So that's the 4 use cases. Yeah, that's about it. So the funny part is he's working on the machine learning model part and I'm working on the Flutter part, although he had more experience with Flutter. We're gonna have an API interface where after I figured out the model part and I figured out the Flutter, and hopefully we'll just plug in. Okay, so we just started. Hopefully we can have more things to share and report next week. Thank you.
Farewell. That's all I got.